I'm Jason Bellamy here in Salt Lake City with another conference dispatch. We just got done with the Rothstein Roundtable. Normally a debate, this time a roundtable discussion related to functional limitation reporting. Functional limitation reporting is going to be required for physical therapists under Medicare Part B July 1st. If you don't know what I'm talking about right now, you need to open another browser window. You need to go to apa.org/FLR and learn about that. But if you are familiar and you want to talk about the bigger picture, that's what the Rothstein Roundtable is about today. Physical therapists right now are feeling that regulatory burden, but Alan Jetty, you talked today about some ways that data collection could actually be better. And so can you talk about the need to compare apples to apples and some of the things you mentioned today?
Sure, Jason. There's no question the G-code reporting that CMS is going to require can be seen as something quite burdensome and something that we're not really looking forward to. But from my point of view, it creates an opportunity for providers and clinics to create a standardized way of collecting information to track patient function that they can then report to CMS, as well as to use in their own clinics and with their own patients to help them improve the quality of care that they're providing. So I think it's a step in the right direction if we take advantage of the opportunity being provided.
So Medicare has, imposed this, and in some ways that's a step forward. You called for APTA to be proactive in these next stages to improve this. Give me a sense of your call on APTA.
I did. I'm very concerned about the way in which CMS did this, because they're not standardizing the way in which therapists are collecting information on the functioning of their patients. Therefore, CMS is not going to be able to legitimately pool those data and compare those data across providers, across practices. And what I called for was for APTA to take a very strong, proactive stance with CMS to point out how they should be moving forward to improve the quality of the information that they're now going to be requiring therapists to collect. Right now, it's pay for reporting, and the data is not going to be terribly meaningful.
Okay, so how does APTA get there? How does APTA lead? Justin Moore, you were not a panelist, but you spoke afterward in the audience participation portion. Give me a sense of the National Registry and what APTA is doing right now on this front.
Yeah, I think there's two things that we're doing to address this issue. And addressing the functional limit reporting, we stand ready and are working to offer CMS solutions, because right now it is incomplete. And the data they're collecting is not going to give us many answers. So we're going to have to advocate on the front end to make sure that they make that data over time more meaningful. The second thing is it highlights the need for number one priority, and that is to build a registry in physical therapy. So we changed the paradigm from reacting to policies that happen at CS to being able to drive some of those policies forward, and that we'll collect that data in a meaningful way so that we're not dealing with these issues that CMS constantly comes up with and trying to solve the need to show the value of physical therapy.
And so where is that? You mentioned that the ideal time to have started all this was 70 years ago, but the next best time is?
Today. And we are moving forward. We have some data collected through National Registry. There's also physical therapy entities out there that have collected data over a number of times. So how we bring those together into a national registry is critically important in the short term. APTA's board will be looking at this at their August board meeting and making some critical decisions of how they move this registry forward in a timely fashion. Again, it would be great to have that data today. But if we can't have it today, we need to get it as soon as we possibly can.
Excellent. Alan Jetty, Justin Moore, thank you for your time. To watch more conference dispatches, go to apa.org/conference/news. Catch you next time.